What if the spices sitting quietly in your kitchen right now are actually the missing link behind your thinning skin, deepening lines, and the sudden loss of firmness that seemed to appear overnight? Most women don't realize that after 50, the biggest threats to collagen come from the inside. And these 5 everyday spices can begin restoring what time, stress, and silent biological changes have slowly taken away. I'm Dr. Eliza Hart, a board-certified obstetrician and gynecologist with over 15 years of experience in women's health. And throughout my career, I've seen something most women don't realize until it's already happening. They follow every skincare trend, invest in high-quality products, and even try supplements, yet their skin still becomes thinner, drier, and more lined with each passing year. The reality is that after 50, collagen doesn't only decrease, it becomes harder for your cells to repair, protect, and rebuild it without the right internal support. And this is exactly where these 5 familiar spices become unexpectedly powerful, not as beauty hacks but as biological allies that reactivate the deeper repair systems inside your skin. If this message resonates with you, please subscribe. Comment the country you're watching from, so I know this knowledge is reaching women around the world, and help me reach my first 50,000 subscribers so I can continue creating science-based content for women like us. Stay with me until the end, because I have a small but meaningful surprise that may change how you protect collagen moving forward. Now let's begin with the first spice and uncover why it matters more than you think. 1. Black pepper, the collagen absorption activator. Women often reach a stage in their 50s when they feel their skin no longer responds to the routines that once helped it look bright and resilient. Supplements, serums, and healthy morning habits still happen, yet the results become softer and less noticeable, almost as if the skin can no longer translate effort into change. This shift often creates confusion, but the deeper truth is far more encouraging. Collagen doesn't simply decrease with age. It becomes harder to activate, deliver, and absorb. And surprisingly, one of the simplest ways to support this process begins with a spice most people never look at twice. The natural compound inside black pepper, called piperine, has been studied for its ability to enhance nutrient absorption, helping the body take in more vitamin C antioxidants and the amino acids required for collagen formation. After 50, when digestive efficiency and stomach acid decline, this gentle boost can make the difference between nutrients that pass through the body unused and nutrients that actually reach the cells that need them. Research on postmenopausal absorption patterns shows that piperine can increase bioavailability by up to 200%, creating a stronger foundation for collagen repair without requiring higher doses of supplements or additional products. For many women, this improvement becomes the first meaningful step toward waking up collagen activity again. Beyond absorption, black pepper's antioxidant profile supports collagen by reducing the oxidative stress that accelerates fine lines and dullness. As oxidative load decreases, fibroblast cells regain the energy and stability needed to produce new collagen fibers with better structure and smoother texture. Many women notice that once absorption improves, their skin begins to hold hydration more effectively, and the dryness that once made lines appear deeper starts to soften. This shift can also improve skin comfort during seasonal changes, supporting elasticity in a way that feels steady rather than dramatic. Using black pepper effectively does not require dramatic changes. A small amount sprinkled over warm meals, soups, eggs, or roasted vegetables is enough to activate piperine's benefits. It pairs well with foods rich in vitamin C or healthy fats, helping those nutrients reach deeper skin layers more efficiently. Women who prefer warm morning drinks can also add a tiny pinch to tea or lemon water to enhance their routine without altering the flavor significantly. Understanding how black pepper prepares the body to receive and process nutrients brings us naturally to the next question: if absorption is only the first step, what can help protect collagen from the silent internal damage that makes it brittle and aged before its time? 2. Cardamom, the glycation cleanser and collagen protector. Many women in their 50s notice that their lines no longer fade the way they used to, even when they hydrate, use good skincare, and add collagen to their routine. The skin begins to look slightly dull and set, as if the structure underneath has lost its flexibility. One of the quiet reasons this happens is glycation, a process in which excess sugar molecules attach to collagen and elastin and turn soft elastic fibers into stiff strands the body struggles to repair. Cardamom, the warm, fragrant spice found in coffees, teas, and baked goods, offers a gentle way to help slow this internal hardening of collagen. Cardamom is naturally rich in polyphenols that support the body's ability to manage oxidative stress and reduce the formation of advanced glycation end products, often called ages. When ages build up in the skin, collagen can no longer bend and rebound. Wrinkles then appear etched rather than temporary. By supporting glycation control, cardamom helps collagen stay more flexible and functional, so the fibers that already exist can behave less like brittle scaffolding and more like living tissue. Diets that include more polyphenol-rich herbs and spices have been associated with better skin tone and a softer appearance of fine lines in women after menopause. Cardamom may also support digestion in a way that indirectly helps collagen. After 50, many women notice more bloating or sluggishness after eating, particularly when meals are higher in refined carbohydrates or sweets. When digestion slows, blood sugar spikes can become more pronounced, and glycation tends to accelerate. Traditionally, cardamom has been used to ease post-meal heaviness and encourage smoother digestion, which can contribute to steadier blood sugar curves and a more forgiving environment for collagen. In everyday life, cardamom is easy to use in small, consistent amounts. A pinch added to morning coffee, evening herbal tea, or a warm milk drink after dinner can offer gentle support without feeling like a supplement. Some women also enjoy stirring ground cardamom into oatmeal yogurt or softly baked fruit. For those with very sensitive stomachs or a history of reflux or gastritis, it is wise to start with a tiny amount, observe how the body responds, and increase only if it feels comfortable. Once women begin to understand how glycation silently stiffens collagen from within, it becomes clear that protecting these fibers is just as important as feeding them. And that realization naturally leads to the next question: if we can shield collagen from this invisible hardness, what can we do to brighten the skin and support the nutrients that help new collagen form? 3. Paprika, the vitamin C collagen builder. Once women begin to understand how glycation stiffens collagen from the inside, the next realization often arrives quietly. Even when collagen is protected, it cannot rebuild without the one nutrient that activates every stage of its formation. Collagen fibers do not mature on their own. They rely on vitamin C as the essential cofactor that binds amino acids into strong, resilient strands. And for many women after 50, vitamin C becomes harder to absorb and deliver to the deeper layers of the skin. This is where paprika, a spice almost every kitchen has, but few people think about, becomes surprisingly significant. Paprika is naturally rich in a stable form of vitamin C that performs well in low-heat cooking. This makes it uniquely helpful for mature women who cannot tolerate the acidity of citrus fruits or high-dose supplements. When the body receives a gentle, steady supply of vitamin C, fibroblast cells begin producing collagen fibers with better alignment and smoother texture. Many women notice that fine lines look less etched when vitamin C becomes consistent rather than occasional. But paprika brings more than vitamin C alone. It carries carotenoids such as beta-carotene and zeaxanthin that brighten the complexion and help defend collagen against early breakdown. These compounds act as a protective cushion, reducing oxidative stress so collagen fibers can form without interference. With time, this combination often creates a more luminous appearance, not dramatic, but steady and noticeably healthier. Paprika is also an accessible spice for everyday use. A modest sprinkle over eggs, warm vegetables, soups, fish, or whole grains provides a meaningful nutritional lift without altering eating habits. Sweet paprika is especially useful when the goal is maximizing vitamin C, while smoked paprika offers deeper antioxidant support for women who enjoy richer flavors. Rotating both allows the skin to receive a broader range of protective compounds. And because this channel is built with real women in mind, I'd love to know your honest experience. Comment 1 if you already use paprika in your meals, and 0 if this is the first time you've learned about its collagen benefits. Your responses help me tailor future videos to what truly serves you. As the skin receives more vitamin C and collagen becomes easier to rebuild, the next layer of support involves strengthening elasticity itself, because collagen alone is not enough. To help the skin stay lifted, flexible, and resistant to daily stress, we need a spice that protects the fibers already in place and keeps them from breaking down prematurely. 4. Oregano, the anti-collagenase elasticity preserver. As women begin to rebuild collagen with better vitamin C delivery, many expect firmness to return quickly, yet they still notice a kind of quiet looseness around the cheeks, jawline, and neck. This subtle change often leads to confusion because even when collagen production improves, another process continues beneath the surface: collagen breakdown. After menopause, the skin becomes more vulnerable to enzymes called collagenases, proteins that gradually weaken existing collagen fibers, making them softer, thinner, and less able to support the skin's natural lift. Oregano, a spice used daily in American kitchens, becomes remarkably valuable at this stage. Oregano is one of the richest natural sources of rosmarinic acid, a compound known for inhibiting collagenase activity. When collagenase is not kept in check, fibers that should last years can begin degrading within months, leaving the skin with less internal support. By helping moderate this enzyme, oregano protects the collagen you are actively rebuilding, ensuring that new fibers remain intact long enough to make a visible difference. This protective effect becomes especially important for women who notice sagging, thinning skin, or a soft collapse around the mid-face. Beyond its collagen-preserving benefits, oregano offers strong antioxidant activity that helps stabilize fibroblast cells under hormonal stress. These cells work more efficiently when oxidative damage is minimal, which is why women often describe their skin feeling subtly firmer and more held together when they consistently include antioxidant-rich herbs in their diet. Unlike topical products that sit on the surface, oregano works from within, supporting the structural network that gives the skin its shape. Oregano also carries small amounts of vitamin K, iron, and flavonoids that quietly enhance circulation and nutrient delivery. While these contributions may seem modest, they help maintain elasticity by improving how collagen fibers hydrate and respond to everyday facial movements. With regular use, the skin gains a steadier resilience, not a dramatic lift, but a gentle strength that feels more youthful and supported. In daily meals, oregano is one of the easiest spices to use consistently. A moderate sprinkle on roasted vegetables, tomato-based dishes, soups, grilled chicken, or warm grain bowls can provide ongoing protection without requiring new habits. Both dried and fresh oregano offer similar benefits, though dried oregano tends to be slightly richer in rosmarinic acid due to its concentration. With collagen now better protected against premature breakdown, the next step involves activating deeper circulation, because even the strongest collagen cannot support the skin unless oxygen and nutrients reach it consistently. 5. Cayenne pepper, the circulation booster for collagen delivery. Even when collagen is rebuilt, protected, and supplied with the right nutrients, many women still struggle to understand why their skin looks dull or slow to respond. The missing link often lies in the final step of collagen repair delivery. Collagen fibers are formed deep within the skin, and those cells depend on steady circulation to receive oxygen, minerals, antioxidants, and hydration. Without healthy blood flow, collagen cannot organize itself into strong, supportive structures. This is where cayenne pepper becomes incredibly meaningful, not because of its heat, but because of its ability to gently awaken microcirculation in mature skin. Cayenne pepper contains capsaicin, a bioactive compound known for enhancing blood flow by encouraging tiny vessels to dilate and become more responsive. As circulation improves, fibroblast cells finally receive the nutrients that have been waiting in the bloodstream but unable to reach their destination. Women often describe this as a gradual brightening of their complexion. Less flatness, less tired color, more life returning to the cheeks and overall tone. When oxygen delivery rises, collagen can form with greater stability, creating smoother fiber networks over time. Another overlooked benefit of cayenne pepper is its support of lymphatic flow. A sluggish lymphatic system contributes to puffiness, jawline softness, and the heavy appearance many women notice after 50. Capsaicin helps stimulate gentle lymphatic movement, allowing fluids and toxins to clear more efficiently. As this system becomes more active, the contours of the face often appear more defined, and the skin begins to feel less congested. However, cayenne pepper must be used thoughtfully, especially for women with sensitive digestion. Its warming effect can irritate the stomach lining in those with acid reflux gastritis or a history of digestive discomfort. For these women, it is best to start with a very small pinch, monitor how the body responds, and use it only in cooked dishes rather than raw preparations. If any burning, bloating, or discomfort occurs, the spice should be reduced or avoided. This sensitivity varies widely, and listening to the body is essential. For practical daily use, cayenne pepper works well in tiny amounts, sprinkled over soups, stews, roasted vegetables, or warm breakfasts. Even an eighth of a teaspoon can offer meaningful circulatory support without overwhelming the palate. Some women enjoy blending a small pinch into warm lemon water, though this should be done cautiously for those with digestive sensitivity. Now that circulation is fully activated and collagen can finally receive what it needs, the next question becomes how to use these 5 spices in the right amounts and rhythm, so they support, not overwhelm, the body's natural repair cycles. 6. How much to eat and how to use these spices for the best collagen results. At this point, you've seen how each spice supports a different layer of collagen repair, absorption, protection, circulation, and structural stability. Yet one of the most common questions women ask me is how much they should actually use and whether these spices need to be taken daily to work. The truth is that collagen repair after 50 does not respond to intensity. It responds to rhythm, consistency, and dosing that respects the body's natural repair cycles. Using these spices in the right amounts can enhance collagen renewal without overwhelming digestion or creating unnecessary irritation. For black pepper, the ideal amount is small but steady. 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon per day is enough to activate piperine's absorption benefits. More than this is rarely necessary, as the digestive stimulation can become too strong for some women. If you are prone to reflux or stomach sensitivity, start on the lower end. Cardamom is best used in gentle quantities, about 1/8 teaspoon daily. It works well in warm drinks, oatmeal or yogurt, helping ease post-meal sluggishness and supporting a more stable glycation response. Because its flavor is naturally soothing, many women find it easy to incorporate without feeling like they are changing their diet. With paprika, a slightly larger amount is appropriate, especially when the goal is increasing vitamin C exposure. 1/2 to 1 teaspoon across meals throughout the day is ideal. Sweet paprika retains more vitamin C at low heat, while smoked paprika adds deeper antioxidants. Both contribute meaningfully to collagen resilience. Oregano can be used more freely, though it does not need to be excessive. 1/2 teaspoon per day sprinkled over vegetables, soups, or proteins provides enough rosmarinic acid to help protect collagen from premature breakdown. Because dried oregano is concentrated, even moderate use delivers strong antioxidant support. Cayenne pepper requires more caution. A small pinch, no more than 1/16 to 1/8 teaspoon per day, is sufficient for circulation support. Women with gastritis reflux or a history of digestive irritation should begin with the smallest amount and stop immediately if discomfort appears. Cayenne is effective in tiny quantities. There is no benefit in increasing the dose. The most important principle is rotation. You do not need all 5 spices every day. Using 1 or 2 in each meal throughout the week, not as a strict plan, but as a rhythm, keeps collagen repair steady and sustainable. By allowing each spice to play its role without forcing intensity, you create an internal environment where collagen can rebuild layer by layer in harmony with your body's pace. With the right dosing and rhythm established, the final step is recognizing the mistakes that quietly undo these efforts and cause collagen to break down faster than it can be rebuilt. 7. Mistakes to avoid, or your collagen may break down faster. Even when women begin using these 5 spices consistently and in the right amounts, results can still feel slow or unpredictable if certain habits continue to work against collagen beneath the surface. Many of these mistakes are unintentional small patterns that seem harmless but gradually weaken the very fibers you're trying to rebuild. Understanding these hidden pitfalls allows the work you've already done to actually translate into visible change. One of the most common issues I see is overheating the spices, especially paprika and oregano. High temperatures destroy vitamin C carotenoids and rosmarinic acid, the very compounds responsible for collagen protection. When these spices are cooked at excessively high heat, they lose their biological value and become little more than flavoring. Using them toward the end of cooking or in warm, not scorching dishes helps preserve their benefits. Another quiet mistake is using too much at once, believing that higher doses will accelerate results. The body does not respond to force. It responds to steady signals repeated over time. Excessive black pepper can irritate the stomach lining, which reduces nutrient absorption, the opposite of what we want. And while cayenne pepper supports circulation, using more than a tiny pinch can cause digestive discomfort, inflammation, or bloating in sensitive women. This irritation not only disrupts comfort, but can compromise collagen repair by increasing internal stress. A third often overlooked mistake is combining the spices with heavy, sugary, or highly processed foods. When meals are rich in refined sugar or fried oils, glycation accelerates and collagen stiffens regardless of how many supportive spices are included. The spices can help moderate these effects but cannot override a consistently glycation-heavy diet. Pairing them with whole foods, vegetables, clean proteins, or warm grains gives them the biological environment they need to work effectively. Digestive pacing matters as well. Many women eat too quickly or on a stressed stomach, reducing the body's ability to absorb nutrients, even when absorption-enhancing spices like black pepper are present. Slowing down, chewing thoroughly, and eating in a calmer state helps the body receive what the spices are offering. Finally, inconsistency is a subtle but deeply impactful mistake. Using these spices once or twice, then forgetting them for days, prevents collagen pathways from staying active. Collagen repair after 50 thrives on rhythm, the same gentle message repeated over and over. Once you remove these silent obstacles, the spices can finally perform the roles they were meant for, allowing collagen to strengthen elasticity to return and your skin to reflect the nourishment happening within. What we've explored together is a reminder that collagen after 50 doesn't fade because your body is failing. It fades because it needs gentler, wiser support. These 5 spices help rebuild the foundation from the inside out by improving absorption, strengthening protection, supporting circulation, and giving your skin the conditions it needs to heal at its own pace. If you begin slowly and stay consistent, you'll notice not only smoother texture and brighter tone, but also a deeper sense of confidence in how your body responds when treated with care. If my work has brought value to your life, and if you feel called to support this channel, a small donation, given only from comfort, never obligation, helps me continue creating science-based guidance for women around the world. If this video supported you, please share it with another woman who needs it, and subscribe so we can grow this community together. Thank you for being here.